You're very welcome back. Now, if you've never made risotto before, then this morning's chef promises that you will be able to make this recipe.
Chef Paul Treyvaud joins us now in the kitchen with a delicious recipe for a pancetta and asparagus risotto. As Ciara said, you're going to promise us that we will be able to make this at home. Is it that easy?
It is this easy, and it's even easier than that. But I'm going to upset all the purists and all the Italians, so I might as well get it over and done with, and this is going to be your job. I'm going to finish mine off with a lovely scoop of mascarpone cheese.
Ah, okay.
Some fresh cream.
Oh, right, so
and everyone's sitting at home going, why are you doing that now?
We're not counting our calories.
No, it's Christmas.
No way, it's Christmas.
Absolutely.
And why are you doing that?
Because this really enriches it, and this is what lifts it up to a complete different level.
This makes it restaurant.
This makes it restaurant.
Okay,
absolutely.
Yeah. That's how you finish it. How do you start
That's how you finish it. We'll come back to that in 1 second. So, it's a crispy pancetta and asparagus risotto. So in there, I've just got some diced pancetta that I've done myself. No oil, no nothing, because you can see it's quite fatty, and that releases its natural oils. So straight away into that, we go with, it's about a medium chopped white onion.
And if you don't have pancetta, bacon?
Bacon, absolutely. This is actually a great recipe for leftover ham at Christmas. Yeah, so just throw that in. Yeah. And if you want a great recipe for leftover turkey, buy a smaller turkey.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be sick of turkey.
Yeah, absolutely.
This would be a nice change.
So, onions, garlic, and a little bit of the tips of the asparagus that I just chopped off, just to make sure that they're nice for presentation. So we throw everything in.
How many garlic cloves?
There's about 2, but they were large ones there now. So, but if you like more, bang in more. If you don't like garlic at all, well, you shouldn't be eating anything.
Garlic
has to go in everything.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I live for it.
Put it in everything.
Now, this is going to be my garnish pot. So I've got a little bit of very finely diced pancetta, and I'm going to throw in the asparagus tips.
Now, that's really well done. You obviously put a lot of oil in.
Yeah, because you want, no, there's no oil at all. That's again just from the pancetta. Yeah, absolutely. That all comes out of the pancetta.
So just to be clear, we've got 2 frying pans on the go here.
Finished product, starting product, and we'll talk about that one more in the end when we get to it. And this is just for your garnish. Again, just to show people there's no reason why you can't be doing this at home. And so, how do you get that restaurant finish? Simple little things like this. So, just throw up a bit of the heat here. Now, measurements for your raw, this is a borio rice. There's a couple of different risotto rice that you can use. It's a handful per person.
Okay.
So if you've got a big hand, you probably have a big appetite to go with it. So it's about 60 grams if you want to be very technical. So you just look, we don't measure anything really. And it's always, again, this is a great recipe to make extra because heat it up again. 2 days time, put in a roast breast of chicken for 20 minutes and you've got a lovely chicken risotto. So in we go with our...
We must have huge hands, Ciara.
Huge appetite, that's for sure. The rice just goes in.
Rice just goes in, and you want to coat it with all the natural oils and the natural fats that have come out of the pancetta. Again, this just really enhances the flavour in the finished dish.
That's a lovely colour as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not cooking the rice in advance.
No, exactly.
In dry.
So season all the way. Now with this dish, just be a little bit careful. Only ever use flaked rock salt. That's the only salt that I ever use.
Why do you need to put salt in with the pancetta?
Well, we're only going to put in a little bit.
Okay.
And we're also putting in a bit of stock as well. So we only put in, don't forget, this is for about 6 or 8 people. So I've only put in a couple of pinches or 2, and at the end of it, we'll taste the seasoned dish. Lovely. Now, so in we go. Now I know most people are going to hate me seeing this. Beautiful white wine, we deglaze the pot. Oh, lovely.
Is that like a glass?
Yeah.
A French glass?
Yeah, exactly. But again,
specifics.
Don't get caught up on the measurements. So what we're doing here is we're taking off all the sediment that's on the bottom of the pan. Now, the ideal world, we reduce that by about 50%, and then we start going in with our stock. Now, people are always saying about home economics at school. Never mind that. Get the kids doing this at home. Sit them on the stool right beside you, and you say, here's your job. Chicken stock, veg stock, whatever stock you want, about a ladle full, and you just stir it in. How was your day? You need a hand with homework? Blah, blah, blah. Have a great chat with the kids, and you're showing them everything.
Okay.
So now, just
is that chicken stock you put in there?
I'm using chicken stock. Yeah. I actually just think that there's more flavour out of the chicken stock. I mean, you can use veg stock, but it's fine. So again, here's how you make the risotto, and this is where you get it nice and creamy. Reduce that so the rice will absorb all the stock. We go in again with another ladle.
What for those people at home who potentially don't want to stand over their risotto? Will it be destroyed or not if we throw in the stock all at once?
No. And there's very few people who'll be able to taste the difference. So basically what you're doing is you're bringing out, again, the creaminess of the rice by doing it this way, ladle at a time. We're all busy. Bang it all in. Just stir it once or twice every now and then. Perfect. Cooking is always, it's all about having fun. Never mind these 5-minute meals or any of that kind of stuff. Just do it right.
If you were going to put in all of your stock, how much would you put in?
Rice is a great question because rice is very funny. So it's about maybe a litre for about 5 or 6 people. But sometimes you might need to top it up with a little bit of water, and sometimes you'll find actually, you know what, the rice is actually cooked, so it's fine. I don't need any more.
So for perfect risotto, you put it in a ladle at a time, and you stir, reduce another ladle. So that's why people think risotto is quite complicated sometimes.
Because it's time consuming.
But you can't cheat it.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
so about cheating on this.
So this is why it's a great dish to do. Say beforehand. I'm just going to add even that one there now. So you can add in a little bit more stock just to loosen it all up as well.
So what did you add earlier on? The cheese. You had the
cheese, mascarpone, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese and cream.
So you made it very rich.
Very rich
in flavour.
Yeah, exactly. But
so
again,
for a lighter option, you don't need any.
You don't need to do any of this. Exactly.
Okay.
But
I mean, so you probably need to serve up now, Paul.
No
so you're
problem.
Going to.
Okay, so here's what we do. We get our little dish here.
So you continue to add the stock,
continue to add in the stock.
a bit at a time, then you pop in the asparagus on top.
Absolutely.
Okay, gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah. So we just do this. Now, I'll do up a few more bowls now, 1 second.
Thank you so
we
much.
Get up.
You know your audience. And then
so,
over the top.
Just mind yourself here now for 1 second, Laura. Just put in a couple of the...
And final tips if we wanted to mix up. We decided we're in love risotto now. Easy to make at home.
Absolutely.
We want to mix it up a bit. No, so leave out the asparagus.
Leave out the asparagus. Leave out even the pancetta if you want. 1 second now. Let me finish that and I'll make it look lovely for you. Parmesan crisp. We just throw that straight into here. And the finishing touch, always finish off with a little bit of grass. This is dill, don't worry, fresh dill.
Fresh dill. And the Parmesan crisp is just grated Parmesan on a tray and put it in what, the oven?
A little scone cutter. Yeah. Pour a grated Parmesan into it underneath the grill and just let it melt. Take it out and let it cool down, scoop it off, and you've got this.
Well, maybe not for an army.
I was going to say, I think, well, every time I come, look, there's all the crew are coming in looking and saying,
oh no, that's for us. Thanks so much.
You're more than welcome, guys.
What's the verdict? Delicious, I'd say. Absolutely gorgeous. Coming up, thanks, Paul. After 9 on Ireland Day, we'll be getting to grips with all of the jungle highlights from last night's I'm a Celebrity.
And sleep expert Lucy Wolf will be here to solve all your sleep problems, all that, plus lots more. See you in a few minutes.